that my cauliflower is still somewhat hot. It was cooked early this morning, and this is what you do. What we're going to demo first is a healthier version of mashed potatoes. So, cauliflower, this is on page 111 in my cookbook, and cauliflower boiled in water till it's pretty soft. I don't have a sink up here, so I'm not able to really pour it through the colander, but you might want to use a colander and drain it. It's quicker and easier if drain it in the sink. So we're just going to try to get most of the water out here with a slotted spoon. But this is how easy your garlic mashed cauli is, your replacement for mashed potatoes, which we all love to have on Thanksgiving, right? The kids usually, their favorite dish, besides the pumpkin pie, which I have. Delightfully Free, as you saw, also includes pumpkin pie. They didn't make the whipped topping, but there is also dairy-free, refined sugar-free whipped topping that you make in the blender. Once again, quick and easy. So, okay, we've got regular old cauliflower in the blender. I've pre-measured, so I have the garlic powder, sea salt, and ghee, which is another fun way to get a buttery flavor without having casein or lactose, which that's the bad part of dairy. This is casein-free, lactose-free. Ghee, G-H-E-E, is clarified butter, so it starts out as dairy, but it's clarified, and by the time this process is over, it's free of those two bad ingredients, and just a teeny little bit of ghee gives you a really strong flavor of butter. So I put a half teaspoon of ghee in here for this whole recipe, and this is just one brand of ghee that you can get at most markets. Carry this, but for sure Sprouts, and I believe Trader Joe's, I'm not sure. Okay, good. Now, so we've got the seasonings in there, the garlic powder, the sea salt. Then I was talking about the white beans in the blender. Well, I've already measured mine out here, but they add this wonderful texture to our garlic mashed cauli. Oh, yes. Rice milk, almond milk. I'm even a big fan now of hemp milk, but I thought I would stick to my recipe. So I'm going to put just the littlest bit in. It calls for a tablespoon, and I'm going to put a little bit less because I didn't use the colander, and I don't want to make them overly soupy. The trick too is you don't want to use your super fancy blenders. I mean, you can use them. You don't want to whip it into whipped cream. You want to keep it on low. That's my whole point. So you can use your Vegemax or whatever. I just have this simple KitchenAid, but we're going to keep it on low. So we're going to get that going. That takes a minute. The recipe says to blend for about 15 seconds on low, and then to use your silicone spatula to get the sides in. And I love my silicone spatula because you know how these blenders have concaves and shapes? So this fits right in all of those places, and I highly recommend this for anyone using a blender because it makes your life better. So we're going to blend again. Depending on your blender, if your blender is a lot stronger, you wouldn't need to blend as long as I am. Mine's getting a little old. Okay, so after you've got the cauliflower and those ingredients blended in, you add the white beans. Some people stop here, but I've discovered that these white beans not only, thank you, Not only do they add a wonderful aspect of nutrition, the fiber and the protein, which when you're eating sugar, the fiber helps hold blood sugar in check. It's always a good thing to have fiber, and all of my recipes are high in fiber with all that buckwheat and beans and almond meal. So we're just going to blend this for another minute, and I'm going to give this blender to Courtney, who's going to pass out samples of our garlic mashed cauli. That's all it took, girls. That's pretty easy, pretty quick. Okay. I just kind of give it one little last. All the recipes in my book were written very carefully. I took the time to go through them over and over again, and I have to say, you gotta follow the recipe. You gotta follow the directions, or it won't turn out the same. And in my directions, I say to scrape down the sides and to check, and I think it needs one more. There we go. Yes, I think it's time to replace this blender. Okay, Courtney, so I'm gonna hand you this. Thank you. And that.